Hello guys, Bubblecube here, and welcome back to Subnautica. I think this is episode 10, I didn't bother trying to number whichever episode was the previous one. I mean, if you're watching the video, you probably know what episode it is. Yes, welcome back. We've built our mobile vehicle bay, which will produce our vehicles for us, and we have a new message waiting for us, so let's go check it out. Because messages often give us stuff to do. I'm guessing it's another life pod, but it could be something else. Yeah. In we go. Boop.
This is Officer Keen in Light Pod 19. The captain is gone. I have assumed command. The last thing the captain did was give me coordinates for dry land. We regrouped 1.5 kilometers southwest of the crash site. Stay together and good luck. This message will now repeat.
Rendezvous coordinates corrupted. Transmission origin coordinates downloaded. Signal location uploaded to PDA.
What makes that noise? That was a weird clicky noise. Is it this? Ooh, that's weird. What is that? Is it just a ladder? What makes that noise? Okay, yeah, no, it's fine. I'm just going crazy. Something. All worker, all noise and no sense make bubble something. Go crazy? Don't mind if I do! There you are, Simpsons reference. What was I? Metal salvage. I don't think that's what's immediately outside. Oh yeah, I don't have the HUD upgrade. Okay, so the plan is grab the knife back to the top bar thing, Baduba. Battery charger. Come at you with a knife, so you better behave. We're gonna charge up our battery, but we're gonna go to... Ooh, it's daytime. We're gonna go to the proposed Degassi habitat. Grab some Magnetite, so that we can make the scanner room HUD chip upgrade. Hopefully make a range upgrade. And then that will make gathering the resources we need to build the Seamoth and whatever else we want a lot easier. And the music's kicked in. Hello, I mean, like, okay, you brought your friends. No, that's fine. I mean, I was only coming over to stab you, and you just preempted me. I mean, so I guess I was asking for it, but also, fuck you, buddy. Sometimes you've just got to let your aggression out on somewhat innocent, angry, bony, sharky things. I don't judge your life choices. Actually, seed clusters are big. I was gonna grab it just so that I would have plenty of lubricant for in the future, but the seed clusters do take up a lot of inventory space. Have I explored this wreck? Bit of wreckage. Is there even anything to explore on this wreck? There is. This was the one that I needed the laser cutter before, and I didn't have it at the time. That's the repair tool. Actually, let's grab air before we go in, because we're almost out, but we are right next to the surface. But it won't take long. There we are. Sometimes you've got to add the sound effects yourself, okay? Enrich your life. Excuse me, I'm busy working. If you try and take a chunk out of me, I will stab you. I can see you. Do you want to get stabbed? That's right. You better swim away. What we got in here? We've got a PDA. Oh, that's the Degassi. Okay, let's actually read that, because that's like plot-related stuff. Because we're here, that auxiliary mission was to search for them. So Bart Torgal, Vice President, lost. He was 19. Enhanced learning techniques and cerebral implants. Digi-trained advanced biochemistry and stellar economics. Emissary Kassar reports that Bart was accompanying his father to a newly constructed deep space station, where he was to serve a 5-year term as chief operating officer. So only like half of that was actually interesting. You can make grav traps, but that is a bit of titanium. Oh, we could have got in anyway! Oh well. I've got a bit turned around. There we go. Wait. Yes, you've got to wheeze the air in like your lungs don't work. Sorry, if you're wondering why I stopped, it's because I went to grab my drink, to have a bit of a cheeky drink, whilst I wouldn't really need to move. But then I spotted the acid mushrooms and I wanted to grab them because I'm going to need to make more batteries. Because I'm using a lot of them to make paracells. So I ended up just having to kind of awkwardly sit there. I should also grab coral samples because I need to make a CPU. And you need the coral samples for that. Okay. And breach. Ah. Yay! I just wanted to majestically leap out the water like a dolphin. Ninja. Oh! Okay! Yeah, no, yeah, sure. I'm just passing through. Calm your tits.
Detecting sulfur deposits in the local cave systems. Sulfur is an essential component of the repair tool.
Where's the... Oh, literally right below me. I was going to say, I'm getting a bit turned around. Okay. We tried going in here before, didn't we? And I seem to recall drowning because I'm ridiculously smart. And the weight of like my knowledge and intelligence just stopped me from being able to breach to the surface again. But here is the proposed Degassi base. We're better equipped this time though. We've used our brains to equip ourselves so that we don't drown like... Bugger off if you know what's good for you. We've got a PDA here. These all should be voicey ones.
Son, there is always a pecking order. And in our world, money makes a hierarchy. I pay Maida a fraction of what I pay you, and you a fraction of what I pay me.
If money makes the hierarchy, why is Marguerite making the decisions?
We need her. We let her think what she likes, so long as she does what she's told.
What if she doesn't?
For enough money she will. People always do.
Ow! I should be okay. Yeah, my...
New blueprint acquired.
I'm trying to be... Oh, no, I can't explore this.
Integrating new PDA data.
We'll explore it later. We just can't afford to. as I really want to continue exploring that, but I don't have the oxygen. I'm just gonna have to remember to come back once I've got the Seamoth, because obviously the Seamoth provides oxygen, so I can just park it outside the destroyed sea base. But I will find the other one.
I thought it might get claustrophobic living underwater. Father feels it is. He'd tell me it was childish, but I stare out of the window and sometimes I think how lucky I am to see this world up close. Back on the island, I wouldn't have believed the creatures that live down here. The fish, they glow. There's one that's 90% eyeball. Snakes twice the length of a habitat compartment. Certainly, it's not all friendly. Most of the plant life is toxic. I learned that the hard way. But I've managed to coax some marble melons into growing indoors. And when they don't cover our dietary needs, well, we eat the fish themselves.
Fuck off!
It's a bit gross, but there's nothing they wouldn't do. I've been attempting to document my findings. Father approves. He says understanding is power. That the more we know about this planet, the more we can use it to our advantage. I'm just doing it because it's fun. It's not easy without proper equipment and network access, but the old-fashioned way, observing, taking notes, testing theories, shows me the world in a way a spectroscopic analysis never could. Lately, I've been watching the crab snakes. They ambush their prey as it tries to feed on the mushrooms they hide in. What they don't eat settles on the seabed, which feeds the herbivores, and so the chain continues. Co-evolution gives me the fuzzies.
Okay, I like him. He just loves science. I'm trying to look for Magnetite, and I'm not having much joy. I mean, this might just be the curse of the fact that because I'm the one playing, I can't see it.
30 seconds.
Like, it's just, there is a bit of a disconnect, like playing a game to watching someone playing a game, and something which is actually really obvious that you can see when you're watching, you don't see when you're playing. I mean, I've even noticed it in like my own recordings. Like, I'll completely miss something, and then when I'm watching it through, when I'm editing, I see it, and I'm just like, you idiot. It's just one of the things that I've eventually noticed, and therefore I am a bit more lenient with when I now watch it, Let's Plays. I sort of like now understand that it can actually be very easy to miss something right in front of you. Let's grab some shale whilst we're here, because I am gonna undoubtedly need it in the first place. But yeah, so the crab snakes that the guy, I think it's Part? I can't remember, but the guy from the audio log mentioned, that's the thing which, that thing that had a munch on me, they live in the jelly shrooms. Oh. And they try and bunch things. They're a bit rude. Where is the Magnetite? You get it in this cave and it's everywhere, but am I really being that blind? Okay, here's today's comment challenge. Just shout at me every time I've gone past some bloody Magnetite. Like, I found some now, but jeez. Just have a good old shout at me. Because I'm frustrated at not... There's some right here. Yeah, just please shout at me in the comments. Like, don't be too rude, but, you know, just be like, you numpty, you went past some like 20 times. I ripped my eyeballs out and crushed them in frustration. Well, good news now that I've finished making a fool of myself is I can head back. And this is the point where I'm probably gonna cut it out, because because, again, it's not very interesting just swimming to and fro. So I'll catch you back at the base, unless something interesting happens on the way. Like whatever that was! Hello? Excuse me? Subnautica, why? A shiny there before I'm gonna reach my base. My inventory is full. I've already... Patty, I know you. I know you're. You know, you mentioned it because you care, but I've already grabbed a. Oh no! How did I clip inside the world? You can just clip back in. But I was gonna try and end this episode as quick as possible, but you know, I'm just gonna. I want to try that again because that was weird. How did I do that? I was just swimming lazily and like, ugh. He was all green and he's not supposed to be green. So I was using the sea glide and I just kind of... I don't think I'm going to be able to do that again. I'm not going to keep trying. I'll have to check the footage, but yeah. Now give it back to me. I'll convert that into the metal salvage. Do I have an ingot on me? No. Do I have one in storage? Yes. So I don't need all that titanium that I've now filtering through. Well, whatever. I'm gonna end this episode here. It's all dark and gross. But whatever. There we go, that looks nice. Okay, actual take this time. So, thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Please leave a like and or comment if you did so, because it really helps me out. And I hope I will see you in the next video.